I've seen so many people tell me about this, talk about this video. It's a Minecraft video called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist. Now, if you've seen 1000 Civilization, you'll know how big this is, because this is apparently dethroned 1000 Civilization. Apparently. Or 100 Civilization. I can't remember what it's called. But apparently this has dethroned it. So we're going to watch it. I don't know if I will enjoy this. I don't know. We will see.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it.
Oh, it's scary. It's a scary one.
It isn't from this world.
What's going on, Santos Blaze? Welcome in. We're watching a Minecraft video.
At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had
Johnny, I'm not
Minecraft
too sure, mate.
installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code.
Is this going to be some sort of
and figure out what
fake story thing again?
Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this
Let's go,
code.
Johnny.
If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange one-off YouTube
I love how he
video
Googles
and
it.
a dead end?
I love how he Googles it. He doesn't try and figure it out
These were
himself.
2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins.
How does that go into your mind?
Of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone.
Do you know what I
from the
mean,
chest,
Johnny?
But it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines
You've seen
up
this,
with the
Sophie?
other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
A mine. I mean, that's
Nothing
pretty
weird,
normal.
it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer, we can see what it is: moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either. And when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
We're gonna have to suffer. I'm so sorry, everyone, but we are gonna have to suffer.
A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
If you want, Johnny, mate.
With no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger...
Before we continue, because we will continue in like 2 seconds, I just want to quickly... What's going on, Santos, mate? I just want to quickly get it out. The reason we're watching this today, the reason we're not playing anything, like we're not playing Stardew or anything, I am so sick right now. Like, I am so sick. I'm so clogged up. I got a sore throat. Like, I would have played games today, but genuinely, I don't think I have the brain capacity to be doing backflips in the room right now. So we are watching this instead of me playing. I'm so sorry. I've said this. I really want to commit to streaming every single day as much as I possibly can. So we're going to watch this. It's only 41 minutes. How are you always sick? I have no idea. Sophie, I have no idea. Cammy been taking care of you? She has. She's been a super trooper. She's currently playing League at the moment, though. Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate that. Just letting people know, we are live on Twitch. If you want to see the full version and not the condensed version, we have the full version on Twitch. So if you want to see the full screen version, head over to Twitch.
And larger patches of greenery.
Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Santos.
And even
cheers,
more
Blaze, mate.
Trees and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird. We've only seen stone. And I guess he's right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point, though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Oh, so it just merges slowly to... Damn.
Avery stops for several long seconds,
Damn.
just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with
What's going
the
on, Mimi?
strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down
W
the
wife's in the
cavern
chat,
wall,
let's do
being
that.
careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive tree gates. Avery searches around the trees for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build, and we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees, made of spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps.
Oh my god, that is incredible!
Nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone. I'm not scared of torches turning off. And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is, but I already heard you in the...
Hey, yo. Nah. Run. Run. Is there someone there?
not scared of a game.
I mean, it's only Minecraft. Nah. Nah. I didn't sign up for a scary game. Yo, he almost died then. He almost died.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed
Oh yeah, I
his
didn't even
skin,
look at that.
almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world,
Do you know what I
why
mean,
it
Raptor?
exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as
Okay.
Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some
Cheers, Johnny,
hesitation,
mate.
he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues
What's going
to
on, Jay?
navigate through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight.
What?
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no
Oh.
marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers played previously.
Where's
Avery
my
rushes
beard? It's over there.
To the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
You've watched this 20 times?
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again.
This
No
is
obvious
wild.
sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls.
What's good,
the
Lola?
dice.
Welcome in. That wasn't my real beard. Yeah, I've just shaved it and then put it over
Leads
there.
to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues, getting narrower and narrower and narrower.
If I have any mods in here, can you pin the full version on Twitch message for me if that's okay when I post them? Please? I'd really appreciate it. Lola, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
He finds himself in the oasis.
Oh. Do I really?
Avery
Who?
looks around the room, strangely almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but
Thank you,
trees
Sophie.
as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk.
What's good,
Avery
Primal?
chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap
What's
for
going on,
the thing
Ferric?
following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned
Thank
off,
you,
and
Celadora.
Yeah, we heard those noises before,
You're pretty
but there's
pretty too.
actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
Wait. Can I go back on that? Oh. Sorry, yeah. I wanted to go back because I wanted to see what that was. Because I missed that whole bit in my brain. Appreciate that, Raptor, mate. Yeah, same name, buddy.
He finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room, strangely almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole.
But then whatever it is, couldn't it just dig?
Plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here
Do you know what I mean?
it has to break that, but I need to explore.
What
He
is
sails
it?
back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this. It's almost impossible to
Oh, it's
but
another
in
step.
separate instances, while Avery was walking in that original
There's another
cave,
step.
he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on
Fusion
the stone behind
droid?
him, stopping just a fraction of a second
that's
too late to be quiet.
fucked.
But okay, if something is somehow
That is so
really
messed up.
following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone.
Oh.
And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set.
Oh,
Now
I love
it's
it.
time to explore.
Thank you for the follow, Nugget. It's 40 minutes long, Sophie, and we're already like 15 in, so it won't be long. I can't wait to see what it is. I can't wait to see what it is, bro. Song, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Appreciate the buddy.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the corner of the screen, There's a sign, but it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Oh, so he's
What?
been seeing them. He's been seeing
Where?
them.
Third sign? I've only seen this one, but it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why.
Maybe they're pointing somewhere.
Point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction.
I knew it! I knew it was going to be
He's
pointing
right.
somewhere.
If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius.
So fair.
But with that said,
So fair.
he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What?
Oh.
Why is
Oh, it's so
sending-
unnerving.
Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Is that
Maybe
it?
I am scared.
Fair. Like, so fair. What's it gonna be? How does he know how far to go as well? Or is it just like keep going in that direction until...
The other sign was pointed head on.
Ooh. Ooh. Sing it, sister! Ooh! Zell. Ooh. Jay, thank you for the follow, mate. Hallelujah! Twitch doesn't lag, Jay. On the Twitch, there's no lag.
Avery walks through a tunnel. A tunnel which quickly turns into a maze. And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
Sorry, I'm getting so distracted by the singing. Lola, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that. Ooh. Jay, welcome on Twitch as well. Appreciate you, buddy. What is he doing? Is he setting blocks to find him?
Avery is clearly smart.
No, to find his way
Smart
around.
enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup.
Nice. Nugget, thank you so much for the follow on
Whatever this
Twitch.
thing is that's
Damn,
following
people.
him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to
Am I going
refill
Twitch
the
viral?
hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave.
What?
The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I or Avery can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall, and then he gets it.
Damn, fair.
Okay,
fair
I guess
play.
It was solvable.
Fair
Avery
play.
Says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this? Efficient.
How can you be this clever? Do you know what I mean? Like, at this point, I would have probably just gone into creative mode and just cut it down myself. Like, honestly. Oh, fair. That's literally what he did.
With that,
It's what he did.
Wait, who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's censor bar lingers for
Whoa! Someone just gifted me anonymously. Yo, whoever did that, thank you so much. You can do that. You can just anonymously gift someone. When? Yo, whoever did that, thank you so much, man. That means so much. Hey, yo, W2 whoever just subbed and anonymously subbed.
Okay,
I
guess it was
appreciate you.
solvable.
That's so
Avery
nice of you,
says
man.
it's
Thank
a
you
good
so much.
poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2
Ollie, thank you
ciphers
for the follow.
are layered one on top
Appreciate
of the
that, buddy.
other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle is.
How do you know he did it with a pen and
yet.
paper,
There's
though?
still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of
Shelly, thank you for the follow.
combination lock. But instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more, how do I put this? Efficient.
Nissan, thank you for the follow. The fact that he's like rage baiting the monster is so funny.
Wait, who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's censor bar lingers
I didn't even
for
look at
just
that.
a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is
What?
the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is
What?
their world they
Ink,
found?
thanks so much for the follow, mate.
I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Wait,
Play War Thunder now. Join millions.
wait. So who's the protagonist then? Watching, searching for a Christmas that doesn't exist after. All right, we'll do that after. D890, thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate that on TikTok. Thank you so much, people, for the love today. Damn.
And bomb
You
whatever
guys
is
are
left in
killing
the
it today.
dust.
Thank you so much.
Play on
What's going on, Inky, mate? Kez, welcome in. How you doing? Q's, thank you so much for the follow. This is wild. I haven't, Jace, mate. I've barely watched any Minecraft videos. Wither, remind me later on when this is finished. So wait, this whole time? This whole time? Oh my god. The flip is crazy, bro. The flip is crazy. Like, I'm sitting up. I should probably relax. I'm sick. Honestly, Blaze, mate, probably not long. I love how, like, a lot of it isn't spoken, but I'm so invested. Is it Jellymeek? Thanks so much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. I'm so invested. People on TikTok and Twitch, how is the lag going now? Is there still lag? Or is it better? Like, what is this? Thank you, Sophie and Raptor. No lag. Cheers, Red Eye. Nah, Wither. I think it's me, mate. There needs to be a part 2. Wait, what do you mean there needs to be a part 2? I'm loving the change of scenery. Are we just streaming around the house? Yeah, literally, guys. No, this is the same room.
This village is strange.
Do you like the wallpaper?
Clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there. So is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary, anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Oh, is he going to see someone? Why do I feel like he's going to see someone? I kind of want to... No. He does. He sees someone, doesn't he? Oh, there's like a castle down there. Wait, what? You can jump off with a boat and you don't take full damage? Not yet, Kez. I've got 2 days off where I'm going to start sorting them out now. Blurp's on, though. You can blurp. Wait, what do you mean, what way are we turning? I'm so confused. Oh, gotcha. From the start of the video, yeah. I thought it was something that's about to go down next. Oh. MMA, thank you for the follow, mate. Why is he closing it like no one's going to be able to get in? That was Sophie, yeah. I have no idea. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't even think about that, Wither. Thank you for that.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Who is saying this? Are we going to find out? Fair. So fair, bro. So fair. No, Frudiger, no. We're watching one, mate. How did he know? How do you know this? What is it with all this noise? I'm so confused. Isn't that... Wait, whoa. Isn't that the original tunnel? Wait. Yo, Razor Blade, welcome in, mate. Wait. Is this the original tunnel? What's going on, Sonny? Welcome in, mate. keep feeling like there's going to be a person. Why is it so dark? Wait, what are those? Are they just dark blocks? Or are they missing blocks? Oh, I hate that noise. I hate that noise. I hate it. I hate that noise. Where are we? Tyler, thank you for the follow. Where are we? What the is that? Sunny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, mate. At the crossroads, don't turn left. Wait, did he just turn left? Oh my god, bro. Why is this... Wait, why is his screen like that? Why is the screen covering? Why are we not watching this? What? Why can we not see it? Wait, what? How did he end up back there? Wait, what? Oh my god, that's him putting all of the stuff back.
Whatever you do at the crossroads.
Oh my god! We just had a whole flip moment.
Listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. 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 And the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage, and most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there, that was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage,
What the hell?
solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Wait. No. Wait. No. This isn't it. This is it? That's it? That we just end with that? Like, that's how it ends.